Welcome back to the Pennyloafer Bombsquad. Lucas here, doing another Let's Play of Caesar 4. I'm going to be continuing the series on the viewer-voted Emerita, Augusta. It's going to be a military-based episode. I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet. Trying to keep it to one episode per level. No guarantees I'm going to beat this. I've checked it out. It's set up quite a bit differently than the others. But we'll give it a shot. Principles are all the same.
The Hispanian province of Lusitania is the next stop in securing Rome's western border. Governor, you are to found a colony at Emerita, Augusta and subdue the native Celtic and Gaulish tribes. Exploit local resources to build a defensible city as well as to outfit your cohorts.
Simple enough.
Be warned that the native barbarians have a history of raiding Roman industry in the province. Furthermore, we have obtained some interesting information from a few of the more civilized locals. It turns out that a bag full of denarii is sometimes all that is needed to convince someone of the benefits of Roman rule. The information indicates that a tribal war leader has tired of raiding and is instead gathering a larger army to try to drive Rome out of Lusitania entirely. They say forewarned is forearmed, so arm some recruits, fortify the city, and send a prayer or two to Mars.
Alright, culture isn't a big thing. Security is really high, but not too bad. Prosperity isn't really too crazy. But these kind of come with building up security because you need the money, blah, 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 blah. Alright, get going on this. Oh, that's a lion head up there. Never even noticed that before. Shit. Alright. Pause this baby. So this is what I was talking about. The entire map is basically split apart by islands. And there's some lush grass here, and there's some lush grass right over here. So it's going to make it pretty interesting on trying to get this set up right. There's some basic supplies laying around. As a clay, sand. Got some lumber over there. Shipwreck there, that won't do me shit. And it looks like I got some iron. Nothing too crazy. The iron is and the wood is definitely necessary for this map. I'm glad I don't have to import that. And then my neighbors. Oh, let's see. Terrakinesis. They want iron. That's not going to happen. But they'll send clothing and stuff like that. They want glass over in Norbanesis. Sardinia wants pottery, which I can probably pump up quite a bit and get that, but the only reason I would use them is for income. I wouldn't trade with them for anything else, really. Oh, what the hell's that? Silphium. What the fuck? What is that? Shit. They just want sand. Holy shit. Yeah, I could send you sand. Hell yeah, I'll send you sand for that price. Hell yeah. Or I don't even know what the price is. And then they don't want anything, so they're worthless except for import. Let's go back to the city. Let's get some foundations set up. I don't want to build anything too close to the edge, because that's where a lot of the barbarians and such will come in from. So I want to kind of keep things together and away from the edge. The only thing that's going to really be annoying is later on I'm going to have to develop over here. I hope I don't have to, but it might happen. Same with over here. And it looks like the edges here are really the only thing that's worthwhile using. Because as we have seen, you can't build on the mountains. This is going to be necessary over here to get all that sand, because then I can export the shit out of that. Alright. Let's get a little village set up here. I'll start with basic food market. I'll keep that kind of close to the food supply. And then a basic goods market. Kind of keep that as the hub of town. And kind of build these guys off over here. Nothing too crazy. I can just kind of branch that out. Kind of keep the workers over here too. Keep some workers over here, and try to build up as much as this is possible right away. Fields. I want fields. Ah, shit. I don't want it too... I'll keep the higher class over in this area. Won't be too big of a deal. This shit, on the other hand, I'll try to squeeze in as much as I can, because the longer I can go without having to build a bridge, the better. So I'll keep that as a goal. And... oh, damn it. That didn't work out too hot. I'll just do that. Place a couple farms, keep it next to the housing. 1, 2, I need 3 of them. So that'll work out pretty good. Desirability is low. Can fix that. I know you guys yell that I build the housing too close to industrial type areas, but I'm trying to squeeze things together on this one. It's kind of an experiment. Trust me though on that, everything else would be a little further away. Oh, water has a ways to go too. I'm gonna build this stuff. I'm gonna kind of make it a little sloppy. I don't have any real kind of order when it comes to this. And then a higher class I'll keep over here, I think. Give them that gap that they like. Oh, that I didn't do. Get a couple of them right away. They should move in and give me some taxes. Speaking of which, I am forgetting some basic necessities here. And you'll have to excuse me a little bit on if I'm being a little sloppy. I haven't played this in quite some time, to be honest. Since my last episode was posted, that's pretty much where I'm sitting at on the last time I played it. Okay, so they right here should cover those. They should cover that. And I got that. I need another food source. Always need multiple food sources because it's amazing how fast you run out. Let's see if I can squeeze this baby in here. I'll leave it at that. Just kind of put these up in here. They'll march their way over there anyway. And then, you know, I probably should do some sheep pastures this time, and probably wouldn't hurt to do some vineyards. You know, let me take a look here. My biggest traders are going to be for iron and pottery and glass. Nobody's requesting food, so that helps quite a bit, so I don't have to worry about that. So I'll probably leave it at that for now, and then I'll come over here, get some of these gathered up. And here we are. So I need 1 sand should do that justice. And then I need 2 clay. Might be a little overkill for from the get-go, but it fills up pretty quickly. I tend to notice. Put a warehouse over here for their wares. And shoot, probably a granary right here. Probably, you know, it's nice to have this extra storage just in case. I hate to have fields sit unused. And then they mentioned Mars, so I'm gonna put a little shrine to Mars in here right away, just in case. And waterworks. Definitely need water. So just find the... I wonder if an aqueduct can't go over a hill. So that really limits me as to where I can have this bad boy come from. So I'll just butt it up against the hillside here because it's unusable for me anyway. And I think I'll put the fountain right in this kind of a centralized area. Leave a little bit of a gap between the buildings and the aqueduct so I can modify the landscape a little bit if needed with some shrubbery and stuff like that. Keep them satisfied because for some reason people don't like to live next to the aqueducts. It's kind of weird. I guess I wouldn't mind, but what do I know? I'll back that off a little bit and then connect that. And that gives me more options for, you know, if I need another stupid little something to place there, like a tree or something to raise land value, I'll do it. And then a fountain. And then the fountain, I think, will be good right here. It's pretty centralized. These people over here could probably deal with a well. It's not too big of a deal. If they need more, I'll put more. Speaking of which, I'll need more residency. Yeah, I think that might be an alright starting point. Still gives me quite a bit of cash. Almost forgot you. Pump house. Oh. There. That should give me a decent start. Iron and yeah, I better start building weapons right away too. And I don't even have a factory. What am I doing? Oh shit. There's nowhere to build out here. That kind of sucks. Oh, there's a spot. Look at that. I think that'll work out pretty good because I'll get more pottery out of that. So I got a pottery factory. I need timber. So I'll put a couple of them out here. It's going to be quite essential to get weapons made immediately. Now that iron source, where did that iron source go? That's more clay bullshit. Oh, there's an iron. Oh, that's easy enough to get to. Probably just leave it at that right there. And then... oh, man. Whatever, that works. That might be too close to them, but I should be able to fix it as needed. And then a weapons factory. Kind of keep that away from the housing. Keep it kind of close to the firemen. There. Alright, let's get this party started.